Here, but beware, it is also the most wonderful time of the year for cyber criminals. According to a new survey from CNET, 47% of U.S. adults have had their personal information compromised in a data breach. So during the holidays, it's common for fraudsters to target unsuspecting travelers and busy transportation hubs. CEO of Zen Media, Shama Hyder, joins us now with more on what we can do to protect ourselves. Shama, I'm so glad we're doing this. This happened to me, actually, on my honeymoon. Someone just got my, debit card information, and it was like, I guess I was away and in person, and they just got some device. What are some of the most common cybersecurity threats that we should watch out for when we travel? And is there anything we should do before we even leave?
Yes, and I'm so sorry that happened to you. It is a very common occurrence, sadly, especially during holidays. So here are things you can do. All right, so don't connect to the public Wi-Fi. As tempting as that is, try to just use your, we all have good bandwidth these days. You don't need to connect to that public Wi-Fi, waiting 20 minutes for your flight or whatever it is. Be careful of fake charging stations. Now you see these pop up all over the place. You're like, my battery's running low. Let me just pop my, wire into this. No, just avoid those. And of course, skimming devices, which sounds like maybe what happened to you, where someone, you're paying for something, it looks legitimate, but it's not. So if you were trying to be really careful, maybe just use cash. Or when you are using that credit card, just look to see if that device looks looks familiar, something looks off. If it looks off, don't swipe. Now, before you travel, for sure, update your mobile software, right? iOS, make sure you have the latest version running. This will protect your phone. And my favorite, carry your portable battery charger. That way, you're not risking plugging your phone anywhere that you don't know is safe. And of course, enable those two-factor authentications. Almost every platform now allows you to do that.
Shama, you've got another list of things folks should not do that could potentially put them at risk. Walk us through that.
Yes. Okay. So this is just as important as the things you should do. Don't use free charging cables. Now, this is a new trick the scammers have come up with. They're called OMG cables. So they look like normal charging cables. And you're like, oh, how wonderful. Let me just connect my device. No, do not use free cables. Don't check your phones or tablets in, carry them with you, keep them close to you. Don't use voice assistants. I see this too. When you say, hey Siri, hey Alexa, and you're talking and you're sharing you're sharing private information publicly, and be very careful when scanning QR codes. As in, don't do it. Go to the website, type in the URL.
Yeah.
Scammers are getting smart there again. They're using fake stickers to post over legitimate QR codes.
Oh,
it's the new thing.
This has been so helpful in just the nick of time. Thank you.
And stay with us. You're watching NBC News Daily.